Hi everyone, and we are here for a haul video. And this haul video is going to be extra fun because I spent nothing. Everything in this video cost me nothing. Zilch, zada, was gratis, was free. Yep. Betty's impressed too. This weekend and the weekend before, I managed to score some fun free finds. Now, not everything is for resale, so some stuff is in rough condition, but I got it for my kids for homeschooling through the summer and early into next year, because I'm convinced that we are going to be doing the online learning at home next year as well. So let's get started. Up first, we have the state and state capitals flashcards. Now the box is in rough shape, and we picked these up yesterday at a yard sale a lady was having, where she was just done and giving everything free. So it's just the states with the capitals with their nicknames, and state bird, flowers, trees, statehood, and fun facts about each state and where they are and stuff. So this one's about New Jersey. So we thought this would be good for our kiddos, working with them. We have a 9-year-old, an 11-year-old who has special needs, and then 14 and 19 who wants to teach as well. Moving on, from that same yard sale, I got this La Crusette replacement handle for free. This one's already listed on my eBay. So, not vintage, I know, but it's a name brand replacement handle, and I put this up on a whim thinking they can't be cheap, and I was thoroughly surprised that even though the package isn't in great shape, it's a $20 with free shipping resale, so with nothing invested, I was happy I picked it up. Now these are fun. I got Kindles. I got 2 working Kindles, and yes, they work. I charged them up and they work. This one looks like might not work as well as the other one, so this one will be listed for parts because the screen's a bit broken. This one, the screen works. This one works. I played on it last night. It has a nice case with a light attachment that I haven't figured out how to get to work, but they're both. The parts one's probably 10 bucks. The one that's not for parts is like 25 with zero investment in it. I can't complain. Now, something more my style, something breakable and cute, is a little Limpo ceramic South African handmade dish. So it has this tag on it. It's made with some big soil in Africa. So yeah, it says it's just got a gold wheel on it. It's a nice little trinket dish. I guess you could hang it. I wouldn't hang it by the wire. Honestly, I'd put this by my front door to catch my keys, or put it on your makeup counter, or in your nightstand for your glasses and, you know, phone and stuff that you keep on your nightstand. But it's got its original tag and its original price tag. So in South Africa, it costs whatever their currency is, $265 of their currency. I don't know what that translates into US currency, but it's beautiful and I really like it. Now we have a history major in our house, so whenever we find history books, we like to pick them up so that he can use them, and we like to supplement our children's education as well. So We live in Washington State, so of course Lewis and Clark and their journey to the Pacific Coast is something that's big here. So we picked up this history book. So this won't be for sale, at least not right away. We might sell it when we're done with it. I picked this one up for my 9-year-old. When we're done with it, we might list it. It's Mickey Mouse's Were the Dinosaurs Smart? Yes, I threw a word in there that wasn't there. Then language review, more homeschool stuff. This is stuff that, you know, is just for our kids. Yes, I know it's grade 1 and I gave you the age of my kids and they shouldn't be. We have special needs kids that are behind, so review is always needed. Then we have language, arts, and math. Again, review for over summer. Just a storybook. You can never have too many. And honestly, if I need craft projects, artwork and free storybooks is a great source for cards and other stuff. It's also called ephemeral, even though it's not vintage, but it can be used for crafting and stuff, so I like that. Another homeschool resource. Another one. And more geography for grade 5. So, I mean, and these were not used. They're blank. They're perfect. The most they have on them is a name sticker on the top, and we don't care about that. So, and then we have some Scholastic books that were really well loved. So, again, we have struggling readers, so we're always trying to get new books in the house to encourage them to read because they like new books. And when they're new, they can't memorize them, and it keeps encouraging them to try to read. So, and I've been a mom for almost 20 years, and for 20 years, this annoying sponge has been in my house, and he still is. But if he can get my kids to read and enjoy school, then have at it. But this is a look and find book. So this, I like to put these in my car for long road trips. We take them to restaurants so they don't fight when we go out, even though we haven't been out since the coronavirus thing. Just a little fun activity book. I like to keep them on hand so that they have something that they haven't looked at 50 million times. So it's just something fun to have on hand. I'll be honest, I grabbed this because it was a sticker book. Some of the stickers are missing. But we have a garden, and I love looking at all the little bugs and stuff that are coming. We had an apartment without a yard before we moved to where we are now. So we have massive slugs in our garden and all kinds of creepy crawlies and stuff. So this book's perfect for them. So with all the information and stuff and where they put the stickers in the book, you know, I just thought this would be fun for them. And something we could do this summer and this fall while we're stuck home, because we don't go out much even though we're in phase 2 in our state. Maybe phase 3. Now, this was one of my favorite stories as a little girl, was The Secret Garden, but this one is a pop-up book. Let's see if I can show you this. So it's a pop-up book of The Secret Garden. And I wanted to share this with my daughter. And I just thought it was sweet, and the price was right, so I had to pick it up. I know not every piece is there, but we like to use our imaginations here. Now these I remember having as a little kid, and I might list these ones. Especially Winnie the Pooh. I'm probably going to get roasted for this one, but I'm not a fan of Winnie the Pooh. But we might read through the book and then donate it or list it for sale. It is just a basic Winnie the Pooh book. This one's from 1986, thus making it vintage. And I might list it for sale so that either a crafter can use the images in their work, because they can do that and they're not get in trouble with Disney, or for somebody to read. So yeah, and I have a second one as well. This one is for Donald Cries Wolf, and this one's from 86 as well. I'd have grabbed more, but they didn't have any more. And my husband was already annoyed with me. I was doing a lot of bending and I still had my stitches in, so I wasn't supposed to be doing the bending. So yeah. Then I picked up this book, Mother Goose and Nursery Rhymes. I love the idea of having vintage nursery rhyme books. This one is from 1963. Is the copyright in it. And I just love the images and everything in them, and nursery rhymes in general. They can make some really beautiful cards and stuff, or artwork for nurseries. My mom used to trace them out and make quilts out of vintage. She used to trace images in books like this and this to make embroidered quilts and stuff. So I'm thinking of having some of these on hand so that if I ever wanted to do that, or if I become a grandma, I have them on hand. And more books for my kiddos to try to read this summer. And with two more, these are for my older ones, I have Advanced Mathematics. Yeah, it doesn't sound like fun, but I do have older kids that need stuff as well. And Introduction to Logic. So those were the boring things. The two of these, I'm only going to show you one because they're the exact same thing. We got two bicycle tube inner tubes. They have the original price tags on of $39.99, and they're just bicycle inner tubes. Now these, we're going to see if they fit my oldest son's bike. If they don't, great thing about eBay, I can list them on eBay and see if I can get anything for him. I picked him up not knowing what size tire his bike was and everything. But they look to be the right style for his bike. And they're by Michelin, which is a decent brand from what I understand. So I hope it works. Now we can get into some... I only have two more things for this little fun haul video. One of them you saw in the thumbnail. Betty doesn't want me to sell this one. She says this is the best kind of pet in the world. It's a little, not so little, ceramic French bulldog. And he's adorable. Now, I didn't pick him up this weekend. I picked him up last weekend or the weekend before. And he's been sitting under my coffee table waiting for his haul video. But I didn't want to do a video about just him. So I was waiting for the right video. And, you know, he's just... Yes, he's modern. He's not vintage. His original price tag was right here, and I gotta clean that off. But he's adorable, and he's cute. And I couldn't believe somebody was giving him away. So I picked him up. And the last item, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit on camera. I thought this was smaller, and I was going to keep it for myself. But I can't. It's too big. It's an owl. It's an owl from Pier 1 Imports. It still has its tags on it. It was originally $40. It's an indoor outdoor, so I could technically hang it up out in my outdoor space. But we have a crow that comes and visits us on our back patio. But we really don't want to scare it away because he's hilarious. I should try to get a video of him at night sometime. But this video is not about him. It's about the big owl and everything I got. So I'm going to list him. But to be honest, if you're interested in the owl or like the big pug, your best place to purchase these guys will be on Poshmark because of how they handle their shipping. Now, they'll be listed on eBay, but buy them on Poshmark and you'll save more on shipping because of their size. Neither one of them are super heavy. The pug will probably ship out at a 2-3 pound rate, which will be 10 to 15 pounds, $10 to $15, I mean. But on Poshmark, you can pay a flat $8 for shipping. And maybe they'll offer you a deal. Same thing with the bird. And I like to put the more expensive things to ship on Poshmark because of how they do their shipping with their flat rate, because it just makes it more affordable for you, the customer, because they offer the flat rate. Whereas like for jewelry, because like I still have this ring right here from my booting, this, you don't want to pay $8 to ship this. This might be more lucrative to pay my flat $3.99 shipping rate on eBay or Etsy for instead at Poshmark. Though you can bundle this with other pieces at Poshmark once it's listed on there. So that's just my spiel, that if you want something that looks big and heavy, look for it on my Poshmark store to save on your shipping, because in the long run, it'll be cheaper. Alright, and that is it for my haul. Not a lot, but it was all free. A lot of it we're keeping. A few of the things we'll be listing. A lot of the books are old library books, but we need reading material for the summer and going into the fall with everything going on. This mom wants to be prepared to make sure she has a lot of stuff, and with special needs kids on different spectrums, I need to get my butt in gear and make sure that I have the tools I need to keep them going and keep them educated when the schools are not open. And I am struggling, not gonna lie, but I'm doing the best I can with the tools I have. So, until the next video, talk to you later. Have fun, be safe, and keep your thrifting on. Bye.